everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Dhanusha. I'm a self-care advocate for women who work 9 to 5, have a side hustle, or are entrepreneurs. If you're new here, I recently started on this journey and I have been thoroughly enjoying it. Wondering why I'm wearing this scarf? It's because Liverpool are the champions. That probably sounds really weird. Have to say something about that. Okay, let me lose the scarf. So today I'm going to be talking all about mindfulness. So I actually recorded this video on the weekend and I was supposed to go up on Sunday, but what happened was someone's all mic'd up but didn't know how to use the mic. Anyway, I'm re-recording this and I've actually changed the setup and I kind of like it. Let me know if you like this setup. Today I want to talk about something that has really been helping me throughout lockdown, but also throughout like my life, and this is mindfulness. And what is mindfulness? I found a Google answer that makes more sense than the answer that I came up with. All it says, this is from the Headspace app. It says, mindfulness is the quality of being present and fully engaged with whatever we're doing at that moment, free from distraction, judgment, and aware of our thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. We train in this moment to moment awareness through meditation, allowing us to build the skill of mindfulness that we can apply to everyday life. In teaching the mind to be present, we are teaching ourselves to live more mindfully. In the present, taking a breath, not beholding to reactive thoughts, feelings, which is particularly helpful when faced with challenging circumstances or difficult situations. I've actually talked about meditation in one of my older videos, which is also a form of mindfulness. I will link it up somewhere here. But basically for me, mindfulness is being present in the moment and feeling non-reactive to anything in the past or future, because I'm fully aware of what is happening and I'm fully engaged with everything happening in this moment. So one of the most important things for me, and right now especially, is washing our hands. So with washing your hands right now, I mean, yes, we always used to wash our hands, I hope, but now we wash our hands like 20 times more than we did previously. But when you are washing your hands, I think it's so important to actually feel the water going down your hands, feel the soap, truly engage with the moment, feel the sensory bliss, feel cleansed inside and out, and not just like a wishy-washy, like, and then I'm done kind of thing. What it does is that it makes you fully aware of all your senses in this moment, so that when you're washing your hands, you're not stressing about that next work email, you're not stressing about that next meeting, you're not stressing about anything, but you're just enjoying the moment of washing your hands. And for me, this allows you to not be stressed about the future and the past, and I think that's the most helpful thing about being mindful. It helps you to be in the present. And I've mentioned the book The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, which is one of my favorite books, and he talks about how being in the now helps so much in your life overall. And when you're being mindful as well, it helps you to be non-reactive to anything that you may any circumstance that you might encounter. So even if someone says something horrible to you, because you're in this moment, you're like, okay, let me think about this fully. Do I want to respond and react badly? Or am I being aware, self-aware, and thinking, okay, let me come back to this when I'm in a better mood, they're in a better mood, and I've thought about it fully. Because you're in the now, you're not trying to start an argument, you're not trying to be reactive, but in this moment, you realize, look, I have peace in this moment. Do I want to engage with this further? Is this worth my energy right now? Can I come back to this, or can I just ignore this? Example. Okay, so the next thing is eating. And of course, eating, I mean, I hope that you are eating. Eating for me is mindfulness as well. So eating for me is mindfulness as well, in the sense of when I am eating, I am fully engaging all my senses, my taste buds, my sight, my smell, and I'm fully enjoying this moment. And I'm not on my phone, and I'm not worrying about the next thing, and I'm not focused on anything else but enjoying this food. It gives you such a sensory bliss. And I think that you are fully aware then of what you're eating, how it tastes, what it smells like, and it's an experience, and this helps you to be more mindful so that you aren't taking in or thinking of other things that might make you worried and then eating this food. Although the energy from the food should be positive, the energy from you should also be positive, so you aren't distracted, so you actually know like when you're full, when you're being satisfied, you're not like carrying on eating while you're scrolling on your phone mindlessly and just not focusing. You can be mindful while eating, and I do this and I enjoy every single bite and every chew, and you chew slower. That helps with your digestion. If you actually chew slow enough and you chew enough, you're going to have better digestion, so that will lead to better health overall. And I think we like get so caught up and we're watching the news, or we're on our phones, or we're on Instagram while we're eating, and it's just not a great experience if you're doing that. Number 3, drinking water, same thing. Try to be mindful, take a sip of the water, enjoy the water, feel it cleanse, feel good, and done. Same with drinking your coffee. Try to enjoy every single moment. The next tip for me for being more mindful is being out in nature. I feel like nature really does help one feel more in touch with the earth, more in touch with the soil. When I walk in nature, I am not on my phone, I'm not distracted, I take slow steps. I try to feel one foot going in front of the other and just enjoying each step and connecting with the ground. And being in nature is another form of meditation itself. You can smell so many amazing smells, you can feel the leaves, you have a great sensory experience, and being in nature feels so calming, it looks beautiful. So you're indulging in all the senses and you're being one. For me, that's another tip for being more mindful. Another tip is exercising. That's also great because what it allows you to do is focus on the task at hand. So whether that's burpees, whether that's push-ups, whether that's ab exercises, whether it's yoga or Pilates, whatever it may be, that is just amazing because you focus so hard on that task. Every ounce of every muscle, every sweat, like gland, everything that's working all together, focus on the one thing. That's amazing for being mindful. And I think right now, getting more movement into the body and getting active from home is so important. So that also allows for being mindful. And with yoga especially, you are spiritually being mindful. You're enjoying the silence, you're doing your poses, but focusing on yourself, your inner soul. And that's a way of being more mindful. Right now, you can get where I'm going with this. Mindfulness is a way to appreciate everything that you're going through right now, and being in this now moment, like I said, is so important because we go through our days and we're restless. We can't get enough sleep. Our gut health is not great. We don't drink enough water. We are distracted because of our phones. But if we practice a little bit of mindfulness every single day, I promise you it makes such a difference to your life. The quality of your life will just be better. Your overall mental health and your awareness, your self-awareness will be better. Trust me, try one of the tips and let me know how that goes for you. But right now I'm trying most of it, and I do most of it quite often, and I do feel like it does make a difference, and I've been doing this for years. Okay, so the other tip for me with mindfulness is writing and affirming, because what you want to create with mindfulness is harmony within thought, word, and deed. And what that actually means is that when you are thinking about something. Let's say I'm thinking about doing the dishes. I'm really not thinking about doing the dishes. I hate it. But anyway, when I'm doing the dishes, when I'm thinking about doing the dishes, I need to be doing the dishes and I need to be speaking about the dishes. Or if I'm not speaking, I'm actually just thinking about the dishes. So you want every single dish to be washed with that mindful thought. You don't want to be like, I'm doing the dishes and I'm stressed. Oh, I'm doing the dishes and I'm thinking 1,000,000 thoughts. What's for dinner? What's for lunch tomorrow? When am I going to plan this? When am I going to, like, you don't want your mind to be racing with an insane amount of thoughts. If I think something, it should be the same thing that I say and the same thing that I am doing. And that harmonious activity is being mindful. So writing does help because it brings your thoughts to life. So you literally have to think it, to do it, mean the writing, and then to say it. So it really helps you to affirm your thoughts, which is great for manifestation, and it's really great for overall your affirmations on the daily, your gratitude journaling. It just really helps emphasize on the positiveness of things and really helps you to be more mindful with an action. And that's what you want. Actionable mindfulness. You don't want to just be like sitting out there and thinking 1,000,000 different thoughts. No, you want to be in this moment and fully enjoy this moment without distraction. The other tip is breathing, deep breathing. I always need to remind myself during the day, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, hold it in for 4 seconds, let it go for 4 seconds. That is one of the most basic, most ancient, most beneficial ways to be mindful. Just take a deep breath. Remember to take your breaks regularly and take deep breaths. It really helps to just calm you down and help you feel better. This is one of the most used, most easiest, cost-effective ways of being mindful. And it's something, even if you have to set a reminder on your phone, take a deep breath every hour or every 2 hours and do it. You will feel the world. You will feel the world of a difference. And I can't speak it so much as to, like, I can't tell you how much like this actually means. Another activity that we actually did during lockdown was we're actually moving soon, so we put together our table. And I can't tell you what an amazing activity it was, because you're so focused on like which wood takes which screw and where does it go, like how does it fit in, like how do I use this hammer, like I don't know how to use any screwdrivers or hammers or whatever. So for me, it had me so focused on this task, and I thought, well, this is freaking great because I'm in this moment. I was not thinking about anything else but how to get this little screw and this washer in and screwing it with the right screwdriver and like making it tight. Like everything was focused on building this desk. So if you have an activity that you can do like that, or like even if it's a puzzle or like a game that helps you to be present in the moment, then I would definitely recommend that you do that. It was amazing. I was thinking maybe I should just get another activity like that so that we can do it, so that it helps us to be more mindful. And it's so important to have that in your daily life. So yeah, I hope you've learned something from this video. I hope that you practice some of this. If it's something that you want to share and you have some tips for me or for everyone watching this, please comment and let us know what your tip is for being mindful. I think it is so good. It's so good to be mindful. Yeah, don't forget to like, share if you learned something, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye for now.